Today's video, we're going to continue our series on alternative fly tying materials. Now, today's material is similar to some stuff we've talked about in the past, but this is a little easier to use, and you can make a bunch of flies for a little bit of nothing. Literally, it's about 10 cents a fly for materials when we buy this, and what we're talking about is faux suede cord. Now, this stuff I bought at Walmart. It was under $3. It was like $2.96 for the package. So with taxes, you're a little over $3. And it comes in 4 different colors. Now, they had different color combinations there, but I like this one. These are actually the 4 most popular worm colors that I make for a natural looking worm. So black is probably my all-time favorite color. Most people's reds, but I really like black. Some of the biggest fish I've ever caught are on black worms, and I don't really know why, but it's just the way it is. So last year I was fishing, and I was fishing for trout, and I hooked a log. I mean, it just the whole everything I had. I had a 4-weight rod. I was fishing with 6X tippet, and I had a size 12 worm, little black worm. And when I finally got the fish to where I could see it, I could tell it wasn't a trout. I wasn't really sure what it was. I got it up, and we realized it was a bass. So I took a picture of it, threw it back. Didn't really think nothing of it. It was a big largemouth bass. Well, later on, the Department of Wildlife had messaged me, and they're like, you probably just threw back the state record spotted bass. And they were asking me all this information and stuff like that. And I don't know that it was the state record. We can't prove it because of measurements and stuff like that aren't going to be 100% accurate. But it was with ounces of the state record if it wasn't the state record. On a fly rod, I'd almost guarantee it was the state record for fly rod. Either way, I don't care about that. But I was just expressing the worms are their go-to. When I struggle catching fish and they're just not on their bite, I seem to size way down, or I go to a worm and my luck improves. And I just have always done that. So if you're not fishing with like San Juan worms, with these suede worms, even a squirmy worm, I know a lot of people hate them, but if fish aren't biting, they'll always hit a squirmy worm. And they just seem to fish like worms. So this stuff here, it's really awesome. And what I do is I make a little fly that looks like this. And what this is a size 12 hook with a tungsten bead. Now I use 2 different styles of tungsten bead. I use a 7/64 or an 1/8 ounce. And I don't care if they're copper, brass, gold, silver. I'm just using it for the weight and something shiny. And what I've got on the size 12, I just take whatever color I'm using. I wrap the hook with that thread to conceal the hook the best I can. I put the bead in the middle, and then I tie at the back, right before the bead, right after the bead, and towards the front, whip finish it, and I'm off. Now sometimes I'll super glue them. They don't really need it. This stuff works really good. And then once I get it all tied in, I'll take a lighter, and you can see I kind of singe the ends down, and it just makes it a little bit smoother. These things have really good action. I've had a lot of luck with these. This is a really good fly. If you're not fishing with worms, you need to. Again, Faux Suede Cord, get it at Walmart. I'm sure you can get it at any craft store. So I hope this helps. If you guys haven't, please look at our website. We are about to start adding all the flies for the fishing season in here. Oklahoma's fishing season starts November 1st. So I'm trying to get everything stocked up and ready to where we actually have a website with flies and supplies that you'll be using for fly fishing. As always, we have merchandise, hats, my books, stuff like that, and links to all of our social media. I appreciate all you guys, and we will see you in the next video.